soul with darkness in my stride, beneath the moon where secrets hide.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Twisted Goblin, and I'm here for a kind of a recap, kind of a review, kind of thoughts about Superman. Oh, it's been a while since I actually, reviewed something, and I like it. I'm gonna say it right now. I like it. I like Man of Steel as well. I was like a big fan of Man of Steel as well, but then it kind of hooked up and didn't like the Martha thing in Superman first. So there were some. I even liked the Justice League movie. I wasn't a fan of this. So now that there is a new, so I was already like a Zack Snyder fan a bit with all that. I liked what he did. I saw some flaws in it, of course, like anybody else. There are some flaws in that version of Superman. But we have a new version of Superman with James Gunn on the wheel. And I like James Gunn. The Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, great. The Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome, very funny. He didn't go with a funny feeling for Superman. There were some funny moments, and also dogs are dangerous. That's what I got from this. Jesus Christ. This dog is cute and everything. We got this dog, very important, very, very important in this movie. It's a little bit of comic relief, but also I'm worried for Superman because this dog goes bananas. I'm like, holy shit, that dog. So the dog is dog is very much like super. Also, Crypto has superpowers thing, but the dog doesn't listen as well to thing. So on some point, he tries to get the dog to carry him back to his fortress, and on some point, actually the first beginning. So Superman failed that day. You get some explanation like Star Wars, like here's some credit. This whatever everything happened so far in this universe. I like that. I like it when they do that in when you go in the middle of some things. Like here is what this universe is already built. It's like the Star Wars thing. Like the universe is already a little bit built. So that's what we get as well. So I like that James Gunn did that. And then he's like, Superman got failed for the first time. He failed. He has not had so many fights yet. He has not been having done this so far. So he is like really, really done. He got defeated. He tried to get far away. He has the thing. Tries to get his dog. His dog doesn't listen so much. It's also not his dog, but it doesn't listen at all. It's very it's a dog and not so intelligent. It's not like that. It's loyal and has a thing. It loves to play rough. And for a dog that has Superman's power, that's insane. That wants to play rough, while Superman is already hurt. Superman is like has been hurt so much, and he is down. And now he has to convince the dog to drag him to the Fortress of Solitude. It's like drag me to the. It finally did it. He got sun energy. He saw this piece of his mother and his father, one on Krypton. That becomes important later. We had all this. I'm like, okay, it's different. It's very like, but the big villain in this movie is Lex Luthor. We got like a Lex Luthor thing. I think Lex Luthor plays like Lex Luthor, so he doesn't play like, because that's what I hated by the Zack Snyder. Lex Luthor didn't feel like Lex Luthor. Was not so fun version of Lex Luthor. This Lex Luthor much more fun. I'm also a fan of the Superman and Lois. I think that version of Superman is the best still. But this one, I can relate more to it because On some point, he's like, okay, he gets some sunlight, he sees parents, yeah, he tries to do good, but now the social media is a fucking hate train, and he doesn't go to social media, but the world is still there, and the world is always like going, and this feels so much like I feel you, man. I can feel that the stuff that you're having right now, the insane stuff of people hating on it, don't know if to trust, and Lex Luthor doesn't help, and also he's apparently behind the scenes also trying to get some people going rushing behind him, because people are not sure. It's like, okay, this is an alien, this is it. Because Lex Luthor says he hates metahumans, but he hates Superman more because he is an alien and from another planet. So he has also like, and also he has also this ego of, yes, I have this ego, yes, I'm a bit jealous of things, but also I don't mind being compared. Well, compared to other geniuses of the history. It's like, that's one thing. That's one thing I can kind of live with. But being in the shadows of Superman, being dead, he cannot tell. Like, no, that's not. It's like he doesn't trust Superman. He doesn't want to trust Superman. He doesn't like that he is in the shadows. While Lex Luthor has all this, he is like, Lex Luthor really hates Superman, but you feel that one. And he also has a prison. Superman, Lex Luthor made this pocket dimension, and I could have destroyed the world apparently, but Lex Luthor is like, fuck it, I'm genius, I can do this. So he did, and made this pocket dimension where he puts a lot of prisoners. So he has his own prison. He even puts his ex-girlfriend there. He puts his ex there. Then he puts his girlfriend that he had now, but that girlfriend kind of betrayed him because he was an asshole, and she was also in love with Jimmy Olsen, also somebody I'm glad it is in this version. Jimmy Olsen looks like Jimmy Olsen, as he has an obsessive girlfriend that is with Lex, and then betrays him. He's like, I'm like, you should give her a shot at least. I mean, yes, she's obsessed, and yes, you have broken up for a reason, but also she risked her whole life to give you that information. Sure, it was because she was broken because of Lex is toxic treatment, but whatever. So Lex was also this pocket dimension that he tries to, like, he even convinced the military to let him kill Superman and let him, because you cannot trust him. He also finds somehow his way to the Fortress of Solitude. There he finds information that even Superman didn't know about, together with some girl that can do technology, immersion technology and everything. And then we got a Doomsday suit on. Well, it's not Doomsday, but he has this whole suit on that Doomsday used to have on, and he has that on, and he's like one of the Superman villain, and he's always like A1, A2, A3. He's controlling this Doomsday-ish person movie, and he is the one that is beating down Superman hardcore, like beating him down, because also Lex knows Superman inside and out. So every time he attacks, he's like A1, A3, A4. It's way to convince this guy, this Doomsday, to do this or that or this, and it works. It fucking works, because that's the reason that Superman cuts down, because Lex Luthor's mind, and this, what we find out, is a clone of Superman. This clone of Superman is that he's not smart, this clone, but he knows enough to know when, if Lex says this, he has to do this. it all works, and Mr. Terrific is there, Guy Gardner is there, he has the thing. There is also this war going on, and then you have the internet going, and then there was this film that that got shown by Lex Luthor, and that made everybody go against Superman because the internet is like, here, is this true? Guy Gardner is like, is this true? It's like, the first part is true, the second part, but Terrific is like, yeah, it's true. It's like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that I came here to destroy. I think somewhere in the comics that was also one of the things that they changed, that actually Superman came back to destroy it, but he didn't. That's also something that Goku has. From Dragon Ball was also the same way, but they also kind of retconned that a little bit, with Bardock being actually a good guy, but the rest of his planets were still bitches. God damn it, it's just ice now in it. Anyway, so this Superman is, oh my god. Like, he cannot think. Lex Luthor is very smart, but also his ego is so as big as ever, always. And he could control this. Instead of like earpieces or they have like cameras around him, so he can look at it. It's maybe also because he can break it when he falls or something. I don't know, but either way, they defeat him with the dog. The dog is like, okay, toys, get him, and so the dog destroys them like toys, every single one of them. Pissing off Lex Luthor so much. He also has like this dimensional rift. This dimensional rift from his pocket dimension. He rips that even open because Superman escaped from that prison, and that pisses him off. So he opens the fucking rift that makes a whole metropolis go into a black hole almost. And it's only because of Superman defeating the clone, throwing him into this black hole, that made it, made it possible to destroy him. Then Superman, now being a little bit more pissed off of everything, gets to it, and it's like, okay, this is the thing, you have destroyed this, you have that, like a and Lex Luthor is like, no, you don't understand. You're the thing, I still have the military on my side, I still can kill you, maybe not today, but tomorrow, I still gonna win this because I'm Lex Luthor, and I will. So he explains all that stuff, and somehow the dog is a little bit pissy and starts ripping Lex Luthor off. I'm like, it's like boom, bang, thing. It's like, oh my god! I'm like, holy shit! And his ass gets beat by the dog. That's a super dog. So this is like, you already are afraid of a dog biting, but this dog biting, that must hurt as hell. His leg, his arm gets broken, and Superman's like, stop! So, able to stop, make him stop finally, like Lex Luthor. But he is like, I'm still fucking gonna win. The public still likes me, the thing. And then of course Mr. Terrific and Lois actually together with some other. Thanks to Jimmy's girl that was I think has able to find all the dirt on him, on Lex Luthor, so much that they are like, okay, now Lex Luthor that's trying to blackmail and make Superman look bad, now he looks bad with all this. So everybody, the public's like, oh no, so Superman was not bad. Oh my god, Superman wasn't a bad person. Superman wasn't a good person. We just didn't see it. Superman is also like, yeah, I'm more human. I have parents that are human. My parents of alien are not that I thought they were. But my human parents are great. My human parents have Mega, and that's what makes me human. And one day maybe you're gonna find that as well in me. And now Superman is great and wonderful, defeated, and now Lex gets this. He is destroyed, like, oh no, fuck. So yeah. So in the end, journalism won the day. Because, yeah, it was Lois doing this, and Superman did also a little bit go off book when he got an interview with Superman. So that they tried to do it, it doesn't work as well. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, like, but then she like, oh yeah, and what gives you the right to go to another government and to go there without any rules? And it's like very much the government stuff. Like, he wants to save people, he wants to do, but the government would stop him because you're in. It's like all that nationality stuff that in real life that would be a problem. And I get why Lois says that stuff, but also get why Superman hates that stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I'm glad somebody is pissed off about that, and I'm glad somebody hates what all that. It's also super shit is one of the things that pisses him most off. But I'm like, how can that most be? I think there are worse hashtags. We also find out all those hashtags, super shit like shit stuff, is done by monkeys, intelligent monkeys, but still monkeys from Lex Luthor's whole prison. It's like, okay, so yeah, all that. Superman having that all thing. Lex Luthor now failed in prison. He gets to Blackgate and kind of joins the. Because also this Martian or whatever can go into. He also was the prison guard of Superman because his child got kidnapped. Superman is also, he's weaker, but there is a reason why he's weaker. It's like in the first beginning, he has just got defeated by a clone of himself. So he got weakened and he didn't heal fully. So that he got kryptonite poisoning. So even though he had some yellow sun kind of thing on him, he still could not do much with that. He was not completely healed from the kryptonite poisoning, so he fought, and it was still hard to do, but he managed to do it. I like this super. It makes sense. Everything about it makes sense so far. It does introduce you to a bigger world also, so it's also like this Marvel-esque like MCU going on with James Gunn's and I hope he keeps doing this. Mostly it gets mixed signals, this one, but also like Superman has hatred gets spread so much around the internet easier than it gets love. So there are more people that's gonna love this. There are more people that hopes for this great because I think it's a good Superman movie. It's different from the Man of Steel, but I feel like it still fits and still in the core it is Superman. It's not a woke Superman. That's the bullshit that people now drag through the mods. Like it used to be like, okay, they're trying to make guys look weak and girls being the superpower that doesn't need a man, and make that clear by telling that in the movies. Like that's like that was the beginning. Like, okay, this is how a woman doesn't need a man, and a man is a weakling and doesn't know what to do. Like that's the woke stuff I hate. But this is not woke. This is just a movie with Superman in it. And every character I felt like was good done. Lex Luthor was done. I saw this with my friends, with great group of friends. We even went karaoke afterwards. So yes, this day was wonderful, and this movie was wonderful. I paid for this movie. All the tickets of my group of friends I paid for my early birthday present for them. But I paid for it because it was so good. I know if I want to make good memories, Superman was a good memory. Superman, this was a great start of a chapter of a good movie with good friends. I liked it. All my friends liked it. I know not everybody's gonna like it, but it's, you know, I liked Superman of Steel. I liked what that did. I liked the version of Superman and Lois. I think that's even a better version than this one. But I like this one as well. I think it's on my top 5 of Superman. I think the first one is, Superman and Lois, and then it's pretty much, I think Man of Steel, Superman, but only the Man of Steel. I like that movie. I think it's a major pity, but that's also like, I like the violence and action, but I also like it when a universe gets built, and this one builds on top of it. It's great. Also, you see this version of Superman trying to make sure that this beast doesn't die, making sure that even though the Justice Gang tries to kill them anyway, but also Superman is like, yeah, I'm trying to make sure that no other people get killed by this big giant beast, and also trying to do it. He's also like trying, and his emotions, the way he does, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to save this. His scorn of Superman, like it does take to him. It's like online, he wants people to love him, he wants people to see the hope that he wants to spread. And when the news comes out what his parents actually wanted to do, everybody starts turning on him. He feels bad. You see the emotions, like, oh no, like what he is dealing with, that stuff. You see him actually dealing with the whole stuff that he has been, and how Lex does this, like how Lex has interfered to this whole emotions are actually like really, he's going through it. It's like the way, and he goes even to Lex and tries to is a bit more violent, because he feels human. He feels like actually a human being that has emotions but tries to do good. I like this version of Superman because I relate to this Superman much more than I did to any other Superman. He's maybe not still my top 1, even though I relate very much to the fucking hate that he gets and how he deals with that he online, like and how he deals with hearing the whole story. His world feels a little bit broken, but he finds himself again, and I like all of that. I like the whole aspect of this movie. It's well done, it's great. I cannot think about a better Superman right now for this decade. This is very wonderful. James Gunn did it out of the park. This is a solid top 10 out of 10. Sure, you can say that there are better Supermans, and I like some Superman, but I think this as a movie, I'm in. I like the universe they started. It's better than any Marvel. It's better than any Marvel movie for me. Like Marvel is, I feel also that James Gunn goes a little bit everywhere. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be different, because in the end we also see Supergirl, and she's shit, and she's a very much teenager, and you also find out why the hell the dog is hers, and the dog is fucking violent as hell, like very rough, like it means well, but it's not good trained. And we find out why, because the teenage cousin of Superman is a little bit like, oh, she likes to drink, she goes to partying at our Red Sun so she can have alcohol. She's not very much teenage, young adult teenage, wanna party like a rock star going on, and that's also her dog, and that explains so much. I'm like, oh, now I get it. I'm actually excited to see Supergirl next year from James Gunn's whole. It's great. I love that they also can swear that there is no fucking limit to what they can do. Like, you can make a funny movie, you can make a serious one. This universe is gonna be, what I feel from this is it's gonna be better than the MCU ever was. But that's also, I'm looking to the future and what it could be if they keep going, and how I think it is gonna go. So it could still, go off. But it's better than the MCU right now is. So, and this is just the first movie. So I'm very happy with it doing. I hope you were too, and I had some fun time with my friends, karaoke even. We sing like no other, oh yeah. It was also this cool end song. Like, he was also like, I'm the new punk rock, but I fucking love it, punk rock. That song I need to fucking find. But that was like a good, like a line that's like, if being hated on and if this is the new punk rock. But actually, you know, punk rocks people were never like bad. They had just their own way and their own like rebelling against what the fucking system society thinks. Well, it makes, you know, sense also for Superman. So it was a great fucking movie. I love it. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think great. I'm gonna now end it. A half hour is way too long. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a while since I did a video. I have lots more videos to come from the past, because I did some videos in the past, but also for the future, some more. Anyway, goodbye, good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.